Morning students, it is Priyanka here and we are going to discuss about the circulatory system again, the rest of the part of the chapter. In the previous video, we have discussed about the basic concept of the circulatory system. What is the circulatory system and what are the organs are there in the circulatory system. Among those, we have discussed the heart. We have discussed about the heart. Now we will discuss about the other parts of the circulatory system. So today's topic is we will discuss about the blood vessels and blood. Okay, so we will start with blood vessels. Okay, so blood vessels are the vessels which carry the blood to the different parts of the body through a network of tube. Okay, what are the blood vessels? You can read from your book. The blood is carried to different parts of the body through a network of tubes called blood vessels. Okay, these blood vessels are of three types: artery, vein, and capillaries. Okay, artery, vein, and capillaries. Okay, we will discuss, first of all, we will discuss about the artery. Okay, artery. Arteries are artery carry blood from heart to all parts of the body. This is the most important thing which we have to remember, that artery is artery carry blood from heart to all parts of the body. ये blood को carry करता है heart से different parts of the body को. Okay, second thing about the artery, it carry pure blood or oxygenated blood. We are talking about the general thing. Okay, one exception is also there which we will discuss when we will discuss about this blood circulation. But before here we will remember that it carry pure blood or oxygenated blood. Okay, most of the time artery carry pure blood or oxygenated blood. So it is carrying the blood from the heart. In the heart from where the blood is coming, it is coming from the lungs. Okay, and when it is coming from the lungs, obviously the pure blood will only come, the blood with oxygen. So it carries the blood from the heart to all parts of the body, and it carries pure blood or oxygenated blood. And what is the shape and size of the artery? It is thick walled blood vessels. The wall of the artery are thick. The walls of the artery are thick. Okay. Second thing is blood flows under high pressure. In artery, blood flow under the high pressure. Why it is flowing under the high pressure? Because it is coming from the heart, and heart is pumping and putting the pressure on it. So it is coming blood flows under high pressure in artery. Okay, and in artery walls are absent. Okay, no walls are there in artery. Okay, these are the things about artery. Now we will discuss about the vein. Vein carry blood from all parts of the body to heart. It is opposite to that. In artery, the blood carry blood from heart to all parts of the body. But in vein, it carry blood from all parts of the body to heart. Okay. So obviously, if it is carrying the blood from all parts of the body to heart, that means it is carrying the impure or deoxygenated blood. Okay. So, and the wall of the veins are thin walled blood vessels are there. Okay, so vein is having thin wall and artery is having thick wall. Okay, blood flow under low pressure. Why? Because heart is pumping and sending the blood from to all parts of the body from the heart. so the pressure is more, but here the blood is coming from all part of the body to the heart, so the pressure is low. Walls are present. Okay, in artery no walls are there, in vein walls are present. What are the walls? It is a door like structure. Okay, it is a door like structure which opens and shut down, opens and open up and shut down, open up and shut down in different circumstances. Okay, now we will discuss about the capillaries. Okay, capillaries, it is the thin blood vessels. You can say it is the thinnest blood vessels. Okay, it is the thin blood vessels, and it forms the connection between the arteries and the veins near a टिश्यू के पास में ये वेन्स और आर्टरीज के बीच में कनेक्शन एस्टैब्लिश करता है. सो दीज आर द फीचर्स ऑफ कैपिलरीज. ओके, सो these are the types of the blood vessels: artery, vein and capillaries. In the last video we have discussed, when we were discussing about the heart, we have made the diagram of the heart. In that different colors we have used, blue and red. Okay, blue blood vessels are veins and the red blood vessels are artery. Okay, here you can see these are the blue blood vessels and this is the vein, and it is red blood vessel, and it is artery, and this is the thinnest blood vessels which is establishing the connection between artery and vein. These are the capillaries. Okay, now we will discuss about the other part of the circulatory system, that is blood. Okay, whenever we are trying to send the message from one place to another place. Okay, whenever we are trying to send any message through letter or anything, so one is sender, second is receiver, and third is agent, which is carrying the message, who is carrying the message. Okay, so in circulatory system, heart is sender, cell is receiver, and blood is the agent which is carrying the message. Okay, whatever the message is. Circulatory system doesn't mean that sending of oxygen and carbon dioxide from heart to all parts of the body, and from all parts of the body to heart. No, any type of sending and receiving the things, any type of sending or receiving the things takes place with the help of circulatory system only. So if we are talking about the sending and receiving, then the blood vessels are the ways. Blood vessels are the route or ways through which the message will go, and the blood is the agent which carry the message. Okay, like this you can understand. So here the blood is what is written in your book. Blood is a red colored fluid flowing inside blood vessels. It consists of a liquid part called plasma and the blood cells. So we can say that it is a red colored fluid. It is a liquid, okay, which is of red color, okay, which flows inside the blood vessels. And there are two parts of blood. First one is plasma and second one is blood cells. Okay, plasma. What is plasma? It is the fluid part of the blood that carries nutrients and waste products. The fluid part of the blood is known as plasma, and it carries nutrients and waste products. And the second part is blood cells. Blood cells. They are of three types: RBCs, WBCs, and platelets. RBCs means red blood cells, WBCs means white blood cells, and platelets. Okay, red blood cells. If we are saying it red blood cells, it is of red color. From where this red color is coming, one pigment is there that is called hemoglobin, which gives red color to the RBCs. And what is the function of hemoglobin? The function of hemoglobin is to carry oxygen. RBCs, in RBC, hemoglobin is the pigment which carry the oxygen from one place to another place. Okay. Second thing is WBCs, white blood cells. Okay. It fights with the infection and destroy the germs. Okay. WBC is the thing which prevent us from different diseases and infections. Okay. Third thing is platelets. Platelets help in clotting the blood. Okay, whenever any injury is there, blood clotting takes place only because of platelets. Okay, and it prevents from blood loss, because if clotting is there, then it will prevent the blood loss. Okay, now we will discuss about the functions of the blood. First thing is, it transports oxygen from the lungs to the rest part of the body. Okay. Second, and carbon dioxide from tissue to the lungs. ऑक्सीजन भेज रहे हैं लंग्स से डिफरेंट रेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ द बॉडी पे, और कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड क्या कर रहे हैं, डिफरेंट टिश्यूज से जो है कलेक्ट करके कहाँ भेज रहे हैं, लंग्स में भेज रहे हैं. Second function of the blood is it supplies important nutrients to all the cells in the body. Whatever we are eating, whatever the nutrients we are getting after the digestion, it supplies those nutrients to all the cells in the body, because we are knowing that each and every cell, body is made up of cell, and each and every cell of our body does work. Okay, so if they are doing the work, then they need the energy also, and that energy they will get from the nutrients and oxygen, and those nutrients and oxygens are supplied by blood. Okay, third important function is it transport waste to the excretory organs for the removal from the body. Whatever the waste product is there in our body, it transport the waste to the excretory organ, so that we can get rid of those waste products. Okay, next function of the blood is it maintains body temperature. Okay, and next is WBCs protect our body from infections and germs, which we have discussed in the function of WBCs. Okay, and platelets help in blood clotting. In the next video, we will discuss about the blood circulation. Till then, thank you for watching the video.